Hi, thrifty friends. I'm back. We've all been a bit sick here for almost the last 3 weeks. I finally got my voice back, so I went out on Saturday to my local op shop, and it was fill a basket for $5 day, which means you can get clothing as well as hard items, which is what I love. So I go straight to the crafting area, and oh, boy, did I make out like a bandit. So I'm going to start with these little darlings. I love needle books, and this one is just an old needle book. Looks like somebody originally bought it at the Sally, but I just love the little graphics the kids playing on the front of it. And then this isn't a needle book, it's just a handicraft. Somebody was probably making something for kids to play with. There was, maybe they made some clothes to go with her. Maybe I'll finish doing that. I'll make some clothes. It'd be a nice car, going in the car kind of toy for Haley in the future. So, but isn't she sweet? Oh my gosh, look at that face, and that's stitched. Her whole face is stitched. She's just gorgeous. She needs a name. Oh, bless her. And this, oh, this makes my heart go pity pat. Look at this. Look at the work that went into that. And this is a needle book with the pockets for your extra thread and your needles and your safety pins. And I think probably a wee pair of scissors went in there. But look at her. She's just a work of art as far as I'm concerned. I think she's absolutely adorable. So I couldn't believe I got that. Then, well, I couldn't believe I got all this stuff. Wait till you see it. So exciting. Stamps, rubber stamps, and I am a scrapbooker and card maker. So there's something I'll be doing for some Christmas cards. And they're in beautiful shape. I don't know, they hardly look like they were used. That's an artful stamper. And anyone who crafts knows that's a $20 stamp. So that's incredible. This one I love because it's got a barn and a country scene. It's an old Stampin' Up from 2003. So that's a beautiful one. And it again doesn't look like it was ever used. This one is a Sugarloaf stamp. I think I have it upside down, do I? I guess it doesn't matter. And that will be beautiful on a scrapbook page for fall, some fall activities or whatever. And this one is a Stampin' Up stamp as well. And I'm always looking for sentiments to go on birthday cards and that sort of thing, because birthdays, Christmas and birthdays is what you make the most of. And I guess as you get older, you make more sympathy cards and get well. But isn't that sweet? I love that. Try to get the glare off of it. And that one has no marking on it at all. So it looks like it might be a Stampin' Up one though. Not one I recognize. And then, I couldn't believe my luck here. Look at this. Tim Holtz Distress Inks, new in the package. You know, that's a $20 item easily at Michael's here in Canada. And then, look at this. Whole stack of Tim Holtz. That one's Broken China, Squeezed Lemon, Shaded Lilac. And I've checked them all. They're all still nice and juicy. There's lots of life in them yet. Salty Ocean, that's a nice turquoisey one. And Ripe Persimmon, still in the packaging. So that was a treat to get that. And then 4 of the little Close to My Hearts. And a couple of them have not been opened. Actually, I think all of them weren't opened, but I did open a couple of them to see if they were still juicy and what the color looked like. So I love the small ones. They're so nice and handy and easy to deal with. So I got those. And then I got a stack of fabrics. This op shop, they save all their good fabrics and they have a big sale in the fall. But it was the same day as the auction I went to and the big Galetta sale. So I never got to it. So, but there is a lot of the leftovers end up in the shop. And so it was fill a bag. So I filled my bag because I just love having little bits of lovely fabric for my junk journals and other crafts. And then there is a good stack of doilies. I'm rushing because I've got something phenomenal to show you that's going to take a minute or two. So, and another stack of fabrics. Some I'll take to my store. Some I'll use for myself. I'll show you this one. I like this. It's just a bit of plain muslin. You can always use that. This one is a teddy bear, and that is the way the teddy bear is going to look. So I don't know if I'll get this done before Christmas this year, but maybe next year it'll be a gift for Miss Haley. So that was the fabric stash. Now, I'll put that down here and get this big thing out of the way. Just grab that. It would have been $3, but it was fill a bag, or fill a basket. But I love this planter, and I will pull this out and utilize it in other crafts. And I think that planter is just so pretty. It's a nicer blue than is showing up on the camera. So, but this, oh my gosh, I just about screamed in the store. I was so excited. Look at this, look at this. When I took these up to the counter, the lady said to me, "What are you going to do with all those?" And I said, "I'm just going to love them. Look at this handiwork." Somebody, and I don't think they've ever been used, somebody's work here is just, look at the colors. They're all double. They're just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Oh, they just make me giddy. It's just, isn't that crazy? But always being a crafter, a lifelong crafter, I so appreciate the work that goes into things. And these are just pretty and wonderful. Some of them will be covers for junk journals. Some of them I'll just hang and enjoy the look of them. Look at the work on this one. Oh my gosh, I love it, love it. Love the colors. Here's a different shape. Oh, that's so pretty. This one is just more of a doily. This one. I love this blue, this vintagey blue. This goes with my Canadian Delphite Pyrex that I have, my little collection that I'm trying to build. This one. I told you this was going to take a little while. Aren't they just, oh, just gorgeous. The work that goes into that. Oh, this one's adorable. Look at that. I love that combination of colors. That's just fantastic. This one. And then this one's a little bit bigger. So they just made my day. Just made my day. After being sick for a couple of weeks, it was a real treat. And I just grabbed this bag. It's just a bag of mishmash stuff. I like these little guys. I use them in my jewelry. And there's some little heads in there I thought I could have some fun with, and other little bits and bobs, a little bit of fabric, a little bit of ribbon. So, excuse me, 2 cute little Santa trays. Both the same, but he looks happy, and he's reading the Naughty or Nice book. Okay, my name's in there under nice. I try. Oh, and this, it's not complete by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a child's tea set. There's the teapot. Okay. And it would have been $3. And this, yeah, has the marking here It was made, this is, where did my light go? Okay, this is 1981, and it was made by FR or RF. It's just a ceramics class type of piece. I shouldn't say just, because people put their heart and soul into making these. And this was probably made by a grandma to give to a grandchild. There's all the plates to go with it. And they just need a little bit of a cleaning up. I've had this stuff all in the bag until today, till my voice came back so I could actually talk to you. There's a wee cup and saucer. That's the only cup and saucer. There is a second saucer and the creamer. So I don't hold out any hope of finding any more to go with this, but I do have a little sort of teacup collection that I have some creamers and sugars in with, and I think it'll just go in my teacup collection. And this, I guess, little tart pans, a little stack of tart pans, but I can do some fun things with that for Christmas decorations. So that's for my crafting. And speaking of crafting, I actually on Sunday got a couple of minutes to do something. It was inspired by something on Pinterest. But funnily enough, when you're inspired by something, what your finished product never turns out looking like what you were inspired by. Because I saw these cans on Pinterest that they had cut the bottom out and squished the bottom together so they almost looked like an envelope. And I liked the look of them. And I tried it, but when I tried it, it didn't work out for me. So I just used the can whole. This is mandarin orange can. Okay, and I just put some Christmas paper on, a little sparkly Mod Podge, a few dingly danglies, and one of my vintage chenille pipe cleaners for the handle. Stuck a little tissue paper in there, and I thought this kind of goes back to a tradition that my mother always had. She would have a few little gifts that she would put on the tree, and they were sort of a gift that could go to anybody, an adult, a child, usually candy or something like that, and they were for unexpected guests. So this is probably going to be for that. But I have been perfecting my buttermints this year, and I plan on giving everybody a little thing of buttermints. So this could be the container that I give them in. And then if they're so inclined, they could keep it and reuse it for next year. So that is my tiny little bit of a craft that I got to do this weekend, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So that's it. Excuse me, the voice has had enough, and I am going to put this stuff away and get ready to get on with the day. Jack has gone with Grandpa, and Miss Haley's down for a wee nap. So I think it's my coffee break time, and I'll see you all in the next haul. So take care for now. Bye.